Alexia, I spoke to this donor who has a scholarship in his name at the university, and after Friday, that money is no longer there.
It's fascism. It's here in Virginia.
This is one of UVA's donors who is now pulling his funding from the school in light of President Jim Ryan's decision to step down.
And I put a few $1,000s a year towards a program that lets underprivileged students access a program that they wouldn't be able to otherwise afford or access.
But the donor, who did not want to be named, says the circumstances surrounding President Ryan's resignation were questionable.
It really has to do with the way in which he has been forced to step down. So I started looking into this, and it's important to think about who wants him to step down and why do they want him to step down right now.
When the donor told UVA his decision, he says they were just as surprised as he was.
To see the news on Friday that Jim Ryan had stepped down, that they told me that they were in shock, they were still trying to sort out what was happening and why, but that they understood why I was upset and why I was frustrated.
Now he's turning his focus to the Board of Visitors and what was happening behind closed doors.
They're not interested in DEI. They're not interested in specific programs. They're not interested in what's happening. They want him to step down. And the reason they want him to step down is because they want to create a vacancy in the office of the president.
The donor says there is also blame at the state level with Governor Glenn Youngkin's appointment of Ken Cuccinelli.
His legacy on education is going to be that he took the keys to the flagship state of the university, one of the best universities of the world, and handed the keys to that university to people who said that they want to destroy higher education in the United States as we know it. And that's going to be Governor Youngkin's legacy on education in Virginia.
He believes the corruption doesn't stop at the BOV, but goes all the way up to the Trump administration.
And then at the same time, you have people like Vice President J.D. Vance, who's made speeches in private where he has said verbatim, college professors are the enemy.
Now this donor is waiting to see what the school does next.
And if they choose to do something reasonable, like appoint a university president who has experience at other universities, at top flight universities, as a commitment to science and facts and education, or if they try to appoint somebody whose only experience is in politics.